On the 19th of August, two champions will collide as England's Yannick Bahati clashes with South Africa's Dricus du Plessis. Plus, the flyweight champion, Nkazimulu Zulu, returns to take on the undefeated Sylvester Chipumbu. And fierce wrestlers Iga Smiley Kabesa and Pierre Bueta battle it out for the vacant EFC Featherweight Championship. This is the Countdown to EFC 62, proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com.
For the first time ever, two champions will face each other in the hexagon. A clash between two of the best fighters the organization has ever seen. At EFC 62, history will be made when the middleweight champion Yannick Bahati defends his belt against the welterweight champion Dricus du Plessis. Bahati's debut fight in the EFC and his first and only loss was against champion Doucher, the now light heavyweight champion. Both athletes showed tremendous perseverance and determination, but at the end, Doucher took the win by unanimous decision. At EFC 45, Bahati faced Warren Allison, making a comeback by dispatching him with an impressive first-round submission, a win that started him off on the path to the top. He then faced the crowd favourite and three times K1 champion JP Tinkerbell Kruger for the vacant middleweight championship belt.
Now Bahati, big takedown. Now this is his world, straight into side control.
Bahati proved that you will need more to overcome him than what Kruger had on offer, submitting him with another superb first-round submission.
Oh, that's nasty!
There he gets it. Beautifully, beautifully done by Yannick Bahati.
And the new EFC middleweight champion of the world, Yannick Black Mamba Bahati.
His latest EFC fight was against a strong and talented David Bursky at EFC 56, who was at that point on a 5-fight winning streak. But he defended his belt with a dominating style by taking Bursky's back and winning by second-round TKO.
He's in so much trouble, Cyrus. This might be it.
Yannick Bahati looking to finish.
Finishing. Yannick Bahati gets the victory.
And still the EFC middleweight champion of the world, Yannick Black Mamba Bahati.
He is such a dominating champion and is seemingly unstoppable. It makes you wonder how life before and outside the hexagon helped shape him into the titan he is today.
I got into MMA through watching Bruce Lee films and watching Mike Tyson boxing fights with my dad. Obviously, it's always been a passion of mine that I wanted to compete professionally. Growing in the UK, obviously, was hard. Obviously, I had a language barrier coming here in England. I didn't speak English at all, so that was difficult. It made it difficult for me to make friends and stuff like that. Birmingham is a great city, there's a lot of tourists, a lot of people from different countries here in Birmingham, and I live next to the gym, so Birmingham for me is a great city and an ideal place for me to train. I love spending time, with my son, especially in a training camp. In a training camp, you're tired all the time. You're training three to three times a day. So it's very tiring, to do a lot of stuff. But if I'm out and about, main thing I like to do is just go out with my friends, get some food, spend time with my son at home, or take him out somewhere, a play area. Other than that, my whole life really, to be honest, he evolves around fighting, so to me, fighting is first, so that's what feed my family, and that's what's going to give a future for my son, of course.
You shy? You ain't kinda shy, yeah? You don't know this. Nah, you ain't nervous. That's mine. Yeah.
Daddy.
There you go. Daddy. All daddy, yeah? It's everything daddy. Yeah?
I love being a father, my son is almost 2. He'll be 2 years old in September, so I'm looking forward to celebrating his birthday, especially after I'm fighting in August 19th, so it'll be great to come home with a win and celebrate with my son. I love him to bits, more than anything in the world. I'm a very confident person, I believe in my abilities. I'm self-motivated, Some people take me being confident to being, arrogant, but I don't see it that way,
Yannick Bahati has successfully defended his belt numerous times and has since claimed the BAMMA middleweight world title, which makes him a two-promotion world champion.
Winning the BAMMA belt and winning the EFC belt is a big dream of mine, so I'm very lucky, very blessed to have the opportunity to fight for both belts.
Now, only an opponent with exceptional skill and proven ability will be able to challenge him for his belt. EFC 62 is the most anticipated event ever. Two impressive, dominating champions will collide in a battle that is set to make history within the EFC. Dricus du Plessis was only 20 years old when he fought for the welterweight belt at EFC 50 against the veteran Martin the Punisher van Staden. It was an all-out war with the fighters taking turns wrestling each other to the ground, only with du Plessis managing to take the prize by submitting van Staden in the third round.
This might be it, Dirk. This might be it.
Cranking. Is this it? He's got him trapped. Minute 3 seconds remaining. And he gets the victory. And the new EFC welterweight champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis.
At EFC 56, du Plessis moved up to middleweight to fight the Polish tank Rafał Heretic. He submitted Heretic in the third round, a crucial win for du Plessis, as it proved that he has what it takes to fight international opponents for the middleweight title.
Rafał, for most people, was basically the second best middleweight in the EFC behind myself, so obviously he beat Rafał, so he definitely deserved that spot for sure, number 2.
But before he was granted the opportunity, he had to face another international fighter and defend his welterweight title against the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Jose Dedinho de Rocha, at EFC 59. He wrestled the Brazilian to the ground, displaying an impressive top control and winning the fight in the first round.
And still, EFC welterweight champion, Dricus du Plessis.
Now, his eyes were firmly set on winning another championship belt.
The welterweight division at this stage, to be honest, I don't see anybody really deserving of any title shot soon. There's no guys on big winning streaks, there's no guys putting up the hand. And the middleweight division, there's Yannick Bahati, he's the middleweight champion. I truly believe that's my division as well. So I'm purely going up for the reason to get 2 belts around my waist and to get my CV better and to knock out that loudmouth Yannick Bahati.
Maybe a little bit of steroid has helped him, get out of the weight, but now he's gonna come up to middleweight, look at a real solid middleweight. So I don't know, so him moving up, he's got a big challenge. I'm the bigger athlete, in my opinion, I see Dricus as like a little boy, you know what I mean? So, and I want to overpower him. I'll beat him up in every department of the sport. So I believe him moving up to middleweight is a big mistake.
There is no doubt that Dricus du Plessis is set to go far in his fighting career. He has raw, natural talent and a temperament to match, something that many struggle to gain from years of experience. His adrenaline-filled life outside the hexagon just might have something to do with it.
Extreme sports, 3 broers geweest, groot geword, ek was die jongste. So dit is maar die voorbeeld wat vir my daar was. My broers loved it net so baie as ek het doen. Nog altyd, van kleins af, ek het motorfiets gery vandat ek 5 jaar oud is. Ja, enige extreme sport, enige iets wat adrenaline laat pomp, het my aandag. Van motorfiets, 4x4. Ja, ek dink dit is 'n groot aanhitsing geweest hoekom ek fight as 'n carrière gekies het. As adrenaline kan 'n baie negatiewe effek hê op baie mense en as jy leer om dit te hanteer, hoe om adrenaline te channel, laat dit jou kan laat beter perform as wat dit jou laat. Baie mense van adrenaline doen hulle dom goed of hulle doen goed wat hulle nie gewoonlik sal nie of hulle vergeet wat hulle geleer het of hulle raak vinnig moeg. As jy leer om van dit te hou en as jy leer om dit te hanteer en te channel, basies bly jy kalm in daai situasies en dis presies waar fight gaan. Dit is die kans vir iets om verkeerd te gaan is so groot as jy kan kalm bly en terselfdertyd jy moet dit geniet, anders is daar nie 'n doel om meer te doen nie. Anders is dit net 'n werk en dit is nie, dis 'n passie. Ek voel so daaroor as iets my bietjie bang maak, moet ek dit doen. En as dit my bietjie laat twyfel of ek dit wil doen, dan moet ek dit doen want om bang te wees vir iets, voel ek is my lewe, dan lewe jy dit net die helfte van jou lewe en ek hou nie daarvan om bang te wees vir enigiets en dis hoekom sodra iets my bietjie laat twyfel of ek dit wil doen of nie doen nie, dan is dit definitely go vir my en ek dink Met 4x4, ek dink met motorfietsse, ek dink met enigiets in daai aard is dit die keuse wat jy maak het 'n baie groot invloed op gaan jy seker, gaan dit werk, gaan dit nie werk, jy gaan nie geniet, gaan jy nie. Selfs met 'n hou as jy 1 sekonde te vroeg slaan, 1 sekonde te laat slaan, te laat keer, né? Fight verby. So dit alles dra by tot nie net 'n fight nie, maar 'n lewe. Ek dink dit leer jy om onder druk in enige situasie te kan funksioneer en goed ook. Dis 'n groot deel van my lewe. Ek dink ek het so groot gemaak, my hele familie. Ons is nog altyd betrokke by die natuur. Beste plek om af te blaas, beste plek om te kom van hê. Dis net die beste, ja. Maar oor die natuur.
Two champions will battle it out at this historic event. Don't think for a second that these athletes will show each other any respect or courtesy. They are going into this fight to win, dominating. This will be a fight to remember for the ages. Although du Plessis has proven to be an exceptional fighter at middleweight, this bout will test if he can match the dominance he's displayed as a welterweight at a heavier weight class.
The middleweights are definitely physically stronger than welterweights are. It's harder to get the takedown. The guys are heavier. The guys are, once they're on top of you, it's harder to get out. But I'm a naturally strong guy. I've never been overpowered in any fight, even though I was a small middleweight. And it won't change this fight. I won't be overpowered in this fight. My advantage in this fight will be my speed and my fitness will be superior to his. That muscle it's water muscle. It doesn't really look like anything solid, anything that intimidates me.
I will definitely 100% overpower Dricus. He's a welterweight to me, he's a little boy, do you know what I mean? So I've got a 2-year-old son, probably stronger than Dricus, do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter wherever the fight goes, my strength will show in the fight. If the fight hits the floor, I'll overpower him, I'll pass his guard, I can literally him if I want to. There's nothing he can do.
This is already an epic fight, but what will add more fuel to the fire is the feud between these two champions.
I think he's and I do think the whole South Africa thinks so. He just has no respect for anybody around him. He doesn't respect the sport. He doesn't respect the people, the spectators.
I love South Africa. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful country. I love the women. Other than that, the rest of the people, in my opinion,
The animosity between Bahati and his opponents are usually the result of him taunting his opponents, and he does so seemingly without any fear of crossing any lines.
He mentioned to me saying that he believes that I will gas, and my response was I told him, ask your girlfriend. She'll tell you that Yannick can go 5 rounds easy. That's what I told him.
No, it's not a physical problem that he has. It's a psychological problem, and it's something that he probably won't fix. He doesn't like to take punishment. When the first shots lands, he doesn't want to be in there anymore. His fight or flight is just the wrong way around for a fighter.
On fight night, it really won't be difficult to gauge the mood of the audience. Bahati has openly shared that he is absolutely confident he will successfully defend his belt, regardless if he has the respect of his opponent or the backing of the local fans.
Apparently, I'm the most hated man in Africa. I thought I'm a nice, lovely guy, do you know what I mean? So, but they can hate me, I don't give a to be honest, you know what I mean? So, like I said last time, is f you, South Africa. All right, f you. What are you gonna do? You'll do nothing. I'm the king of South Africa. I own that place. You know what I mean? I'm gonna walk in there like a king. They can all kiss my feet. They can all bow to me.
In the battle of the champions, who will prove he can be the best?
On the 19th of August, I will be the first double-weight division champion in this organization, and that will set me as the pound-for-pound #1 fighter, which I already believe I am. This will just be, this will be the cherry on top, and this will put my name up there with one of the greats, and that's what I'm after, leaving a legacy, making sure people know that this is what I live for, and this is just one more closer step to me becoming the greatest MMA fighter to ever walk this earth.
When I look into Dricus' eye, all I see is a scared little boy, so, and me, I'm just a f***ing beast, you know what I mean? So, when we get in there, the referee will say fight, he won't dare take a step forward because I know he's scared. I know I'm in his head. I will remain the EFC middleweight champ because I'm the best fighter that's ever stepped in the EFC hexagon. I believe I'm pound for pound the best fighter ever. I truly believe I'm still the best. He's been fighting nobodies. I'll put him away either by submission or by knockout.
I truly want to be the greatest MMA fighter of all time. I want to be the best fighter the world's ever seen.
Here's your champion. It is Yannick Bahati.
EFC middleweight champion of the world.
Dricus du Plessis. What can you say? That kid is an absolute beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning EFC welterweight champion!
On the 19th of August, two champions will collide as England's Yannick Bahati clashes with South Africa's Dricus du Plessis. Plus, the flyweight champion, Nkazimulu Zulu, returns to take on the undefeated Sylvester Chipfumbu. EFC 62, 19 August, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.